Funimation faces class action lawsuit for allegedly violating Americans with Disabilities Act. Legally blind person claims Funimation shop website is inaccessible. Genesis Angeles, a legally blind person, filed a class action lawsuit against Funimation Global Group, LLC on January 13 on behalf of herself and all others similarly situated, alleging that Funimation's website violates the Americans with Disabilities Act. The lawsuit was filed in the District Court of the Southern District of New York. The lawsuit claims that Funimation has failed to design, construct, maintain, and operate its website to be fully accessible and independently usable by Angeles and other blind or visually impaired people, which it claims to a violation of our rights under the Americans with Disabilities Act. The website referred to the lawsuit, specifically the shop.funimation.com website. The lawsuit states that Angeles is a visually impaired and legally blind person who cannot use a computer without the assistance of screen reading software and is proficient at using the non-visual desktop access screen reading software. Angeles reportedly visited the shop.funimation.com website on multiple occasions, including in January, to make a purchase, but it was denied a shopping experience similar to that of a sighted individual due to the website's lack of a variety of features and accommodations, which has effectively barred her from being able to determine what specific products were offered for sale. Specifically, the lawsuit claims that features on the site lack alt, text, and failed to add a label element or title attribute for each field. Additionally, the lawsuit stated pages on the site contain the same title elements and the site contained broken links. The lawsuit states that Funimation has threatened, therefore, engaged in facts on intentional discrimination. The lawsuit asks for the permanent injunction that requires Funimation to retain a qualified consultant acceptable to Angeles to assist Funimation to comply with the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines. From its website, the World Wide Web Consortium maintains the WCAG, according to supplementary information on Title 3 regulations of the ADA. Although the language of the ADA does not explicitly mention the Internet, the Department of Justice has taken the position that Title 3 covers access to website to public accommodations. The department has issued guidance in the ADA as applied to the websites of public entities, which includes the availability standards for website accessibility. In agencies and similarity of public accommodation with an accessible website also may meet its legal obligations by providing an accessible alternative for individuals to enjoy its goods or services, such as a staff telephone information line. However, such as alternative must provide an equal degree of access in terms of hours of operation and range of options and programs available. The lawsuit alleges that Funimation is a public accommodation in accordance with another section of Title 3 of the ADA, which states, no individual shall be discriminated against on the basis of disability in the full and equal enjoyment of the goods, services, facilities, privileges, advantages, or accommodations of any place of public accommodation by any person who owns, leases to, or operates a place of public accommodation. Lastly, the lawsuit also alleges that Funimation's website is a sales establishment of public accommodations in regards to the NYC Administrative Code, which contains anti-discriminatory clauses against disabled people. Angeles is also seeking the following: an injunction to prohibit Funimation from violating the ADA and the NYC Administrative Code, an injunction for Funimation to make its website in full compliance with the ADA, a declaration from Funimation that it operates the site in a manner that discriminates against the blind and if it fails to provide access for persons with disabilities is required by Americans with Disabilities Act, and compensatory damages along with other reliefs such as expenses for attorneys and expert fees. The lawsuit requires a trial by jury. AN has reached out for Funimation for a statement regarding the lawsuit but has yet to receive a reply. AN will update this article if you receive a statement from the company. Funimation declined to comment the AN on the lawsuit.